So, yeah, no, you guys are not seeing or hearing things wrong or anything similar. I am actually back. I'm back on YouTube, Discord, and on TikTok as well. I am officially, fully and truly back. Um, if you guys are puzzled or wondering who I am and like what is bro talking about right now, then I'm the guy that used to be called Billions of Ties, who then quit YouTube and then slowly quit Discord as well. And like before that, changed his name to General Trillions and stuff like that. And I don't know if you guys still remember me. I mean, a lot of you guys in the Discord server do remember me. I did clearly see that. But like people who aren't in the Discord server and who like only exclusively watched me on TikTok or on YouTube, I really do wonder if you still remember me. But even if you don't, that's completely alright. That's completely understandable. And so yeah, but why did I return so suddenly? Why did I return all of a sudden? Well, it's just a matter of having to decide on something very important for a long time. At the start when I left YouTube, I felt so good. I felt so proud of myself. It felt like I made the greatest choice, or not the greatest, but among the greatest choices in my life. I started to be good at school again. I started to socialize again. I started to have, how can I say this, much more time for myself. But as time went on one hand, I enjoyed, all the good stuff happening. But on the other hand, I I missed you guys. I missed social media. I missed how fun it was to log onto my Discord server every day and talk to you guys and like text with you all. Or I missed interacting with all of you in so many different ways, whether it was via TikTok, YouTube, Discord, didn't matter. I just missed that feeling of fun and satisfaction. And so I had this really hard choice to make. I was like, okay, so you gotta, choose wisely, because this choice is gonna last for several years ahead. I wasn't gonna make this choice for just like, I don't know, a short amount of time. This was a choice which, when I would make it, it would last for an extremely long time up ahead, because I was just so sick of not managing stuff well and being stressed out over little things and not being able to balance them out and just suddenly choosing whatever I had at hand. I was so sick of that, because not only was that bad for myself and my overall development, but it was also bad for my fan base and community, who didn't really know what to expect. And on one hand, that could be good, but on the other hand, that could also lead to the complete fall of your community. And trust me, there's quite a few good examples of that. But yeah, I just sat down, and I told myself, like, you gotta finally make this choice. You've got two options: or you completely forget about your dreams and hopes of making YouTube and TikTok and other forms of content ever again, and like reconnecting with your community and other similar things, and just completely give up on that, or go back and actually stick to your plan and actually do things for a long amount of time, and don't fail like that, like you did like just now, on your community, on your fan base. And so for like around 2 to 3 weeks, I was really conflicted with myself. I really didn't know what to choose, and finally I decided to choose. And I mean, yeah, I think you guys can now clearly see what I've chosen. But yeah, now that I'm back, what's gonna change? What's gonna happen? So a lot of things will change. A lot. And I'll just go through the main changes right now. Because if I was to tell you all of the changes in like extreme detail, then this video would be like 5 hours long. But to put it shortly, sweetly, and simply into a few good main points. Number one, the uploading schedule. The uploading schedule will change in a way where when I have less work and when I have more time, I will upload more videos and more content at once, which will be longer, and the quality of the videos themselves won't really fluctuate that much, but like the quantity and like the time of waiting between uploads will change depending on how much work I have and how much time I have at hand. If I have less time, then I'll upload less between uploads and less quantity of videos, I guess. And if I have less work, then of course I'll upload more videos in a higher quantity with less time of waiting in between uploads. Another thing which will drastically change, and this is one of the biggest things which will change, is the main theme / topic of my channel. I used to do history, geography, alternate history content, but now I've decided to do computer science, IT, programming, software, hardware, and practically everything that has to do with that, essentially. Because number one, that topic honestly to me seems as fun, if not more fun, than history and geography and stuff like that. Number two, I'm literally going to a school dedicated to all of that, and it will greatly boost my knowledge and greatly help me with with school and stuff like that. And it will also give you guys a bit of insight on stuff like that, and also number three, I really do feel like the alternate history and geography community as a whole has really started to dwindle. Now, I'm excluding those big YouTubers like Possible History and all those other similar bigger YouTubers because, they've already, how can I say this? They've already grabbed onto the YouTube algorithm. They've already gotten used to it. They've already, gotten well grabbed into it, right? But other smaller YouTubers and creators are much less fortunate, and I really do feel like that sadly the community of alternate history and just stuff like that in general, while yes, it is still very fun, very good, very interesting, it is sadly being more or less, how can I say this, it's being less flushed out and more dragged to the side, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, those are the main reasons why I'm switching to this type of content. Now, yeah, for some that might be better, for some it might be worse, for some it might be neutral, but I really hope you guys understand why I did this, and I really hope you guys will, won't be mad at me and will still support this change of mine and will still be interested in my content. So, yeah. But besides that, of course, another big thing which will change is that I'll be making like video games and programs and apps which I will be uploading publicly, and I will be promoting them as well through these. Now, of course, I won't be using these socials only to promote them. That obviously won't happen, but I will use these socials to promote those projects and apps of mine from time to time, of course. Not only that, but another change which will happen is, of course, the editing style and overall format and tone of my videos. The tone of my videos will be quite different from what they used to be. They won't be the more, I mean, some would say boring, but like the more niche and more calmed down, I guess, videos, which I had up until now. They will be quite a bit longer with a quite a bit more different and honestly better editing style, at least in my opinion. I don't know about you guys. I would really like to see your honest opinions when videos with that style come out. And honestly, with just not a completely different tone, like these changes which will be happening won't be like so drastic that they'll be like out of this world and like unrecognizable, but they will be certainly sorta big. It won't be that big, but sorta big, like a little middle ground, I guess. So yeah, don't worry. While stuff will change in terms of like editing and tone, it won't be like absolutely unrecognizable. And this is, at the end of the day, this is all for the better of this community. But yeah, those are the main changes which will be happening. Of course, we have a brand new Discord server, and I mean, of course, we have a brand new TikTok and YouTube account, and of course, I have a brand new Discord account as well. And yeah, that is practically that. That's practically all I had to say. I can't wait to finally be back again and be doing this fun side hobby of mine. And I'm really happy, and I hope you guys are too. And I cannot wait to see what the future brings for us. And I really hope that whatever it does bring is actually something good, fun, and a long lasting, awesome, great time together.